Hey there, it's Karen again. I'd like to talk in this video a little bit about confidence and faith. These types of development I've been teaching in previous videos, where we're developing towards goodness, love, abundance, all beauty. Um, and sometimes we get really strong hardships or things that make us lose hope that the goodness exists or that it's going to come to us. So that's when we need these qualities of confidence and total faith that that it is good. It is good that's coming to us even through the hardships, to have confidence and total faith in this good force of the universe. Um, Again, the teachers I learned from, the great philosophers and Kabbalists, they had total confidence. Even Socrates, moments before his death, um, was he had no fear of death. If you don't know, Socrates was executed for his dangerous philosophy, for just talking to people and teaching them values opposite to what everyone's values are. But even before dying, he had total confidence in the goodness of reality, um, and faith. And he said his information was coming to him also through some kind of God. So again, we need faith. Faith, a type of faith that has confidence, that we're confident that the good will prevail, that we're meant to be happy in our lives. And no matter what's happening to us, how difficult, we're confident and we have faith that in a blink of an eye, it will overturn to greater goodness, that everything is leading us only to greater goodness. And I have to share, I've had times where I had total confidence that God is with me, that the good will happen to me. And I went to court or to certain situations, and it blew up in my face. I didn't get the proof that my confidence was like thwarted. I would come there with total confidence and faith that the goodness will prevail, and I failed time and time and time and time again. Um, so I don't know why that happened. Maybe I wasn't ready. I probably didn't have enough faith, enough confidence to usher in that goodness. But now that I'm teaching these ideas widely, I think it'll help for these things to become more balanced, um, and the goodness will begin to prevail more and more. Um, and again, if we get results that are disappointing, it doesn't mean we failed. Um, Goodness and success can come in surprising forms. And no matter what comes, again, have total confidence and total faith that no matter what's happening, it's for the good. It's for the best for us, no matter what form it takes. Um, and again, I could give a very extreme example. Was a Kabbalist named Rabbi Akiva, who um, who was tortured to death by the Romans for his spirituality. They they peeled his skin slowly until he died. And even in that situation, he was able to be in perfection. Now that's faith, that's confidence, even in a situation like that, he was able to feel goodness and perfection. Wow. Now, we won't have to go through what Rabbi Akiva went through. Thank goodness. For most of us, it's dealing with small, everyday occurrences, or maybe sometimes larger crises in our life. But it's possible to transform everything to goodness, even if it looks different. But add that faith. Now, faith is not just something we believe in blindly. Faith is a feeling. It's a feeling of God, of the universe, of nature as good, despite what maybe our senses and our life situation is telling us. To have the sensation that it's really good in a higher level. That's how I would explain faith. It's not blind belief. It's a feeling above your body. Your body might be going through something difficult, but we have faith that it's the perfect thing for us. And we could feel the faith more than what the body feels. Again, these ideas are a little bit challenging to convey because they're feelings. But again, confidence. What's confidence? Confidence is knowing that you're safe, that you're successful, that what you're doing is right and good, that you'll succeed. That's confidence. And most of all, confidence is a feeling of being safe. You're confident that nothing bad can come to you, that all is good, and you have faith no matter what's happening, that it's good. So I hope I was able to convey simply these ideas or truths. And again, from everything I've learned, I'm also developing my own new approach. Again, one that's simpler and quicker. And any one of you who is watching me can do the same. If you have new innovations to add to my methods, I would love to hear it. I would love to hear it, especially maybe from people who don't have a background in this kind of wisdom. I'm finding that the simplest people can bring the greatest wisdom to these internal activities. So I look forward to feedback, ideas, directions from anyone. You don't have to have a Harvard degree like me to speak truth. And again, the simpler a person is, the more wisdom I've been hearing from people who are simple, not educated, and so forth. So I would love to hear feedback and maybe ideas on what else to add to this fun game of personal development. And again, transforming the world through transforming your heart. Our job here is to become good as we can be inside of us, and then we will see the goodness outside. So please also share this blog far and wide, because the more of us that are doing these activities, the more we envelop the world with this good energy that will balance out negative forces and bring them all to good. And most of all, I want it to happen quickly. That's my thing. I'm impatient. I'm very impatient, which goes against the wisdoms I've learned. They say you have to have patience and it takes time and so on. And I think it's time for a new, faster approach, method. And I think it's possible because there's been too much suffering in the world, and the universe, God, suffers from that. And I want to cause love to our source, to the universe. I want the love to already be revealed rather than these ups and downs all the time. So that's what I'm trying to do, including in this blog and in my internal work throughout the day, to usher in goodness quickly, easily, and immediately. Because why not? That's what we're created for. There's just too many things confusing us. Everything we're being taught and everything we're being told to do just kind of confuses us. So that's another thing I've been enjoying lately, discarding everything I've learned, everything I've experienced until now. It wasn't helpful. I was taught that in life you need to do this, get a good education, I don't know what, have a family, all these things, as if they're important. And now I'm realizing the only thing that's important is to develop your heart to be good and happy and fulfilled. That's our purpose in life, to make our source happy, to become as good as our source, and by that, to equate with it. No, all these wisdoms say we rise higher, that we rise. I don't know. I think it's all here already. John Dewey was the philosopher that helped me learn that the physical or the lowly and the spiritual, the exalted, they're not separate. They're all here together. There's no separation. So 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 even in the physical, we can connect it to the spiritual rather than making a distinction between them. And all these words become superfluous in the end, because in the end, everything is very simple. We're created to be happy, to love, to receive abundance and give abundance. And we don't need anything for that. It's always open to us, this opportunity. We just have to, again, generate within us these qualities of beauty, of seeing things as beautiful, because then we love them. For example, I always have flowers in my house. Here, the flowers I have right now. Flowers. Because they help me feel the beauty of all of nature, for example. So focusing on seeing things as beautiful, because then we love them. Focusing on all the goodness we can bring into the world, and it comes from us. We have to generate it, and then we will see goodness outside of us. So I hope that wasn't too much information. Again, confidence and faith that all is good, and all will be good, and all was good, no matter what our memory might be telling us. Don't trust your memory if it tells you anything bad happened. Everything was always good. That's the truth. Okay, the truth that's here. That's not somewhere, some illusion. Again, I learned from the most illustrious teachers. This is what I learned from them at Harvard, at Columbia, the Kabbalists. I just think there's something missing in those methods. They're a little bit heavy and depressing, and they're scary too. They scare a lot. Like, if we don't do this in time, bad things will happen. And I would like to eliminate the heaviness and the threats. Just make things very simple. Be good, generate good qualities within you with perfect confidence and faith that that's the right thing, and start seeing manifestations of it all around you. And if I can do it, anyone can do it, because I've gone through hell on earth as parts of my life. I've been kidnapped. Yeah, I was kidnapped and tortured when I was 20. That happened. Post-trauma like you wouldn't believe. I had my kids taken from me. My beloved husband passed away after a wedding. What haven't I gone through? I should be crying all the time from my post-trauma, but instead I'm saying that all was always good. I know this, even though my memory says bad things happened to me. I don't trust my memory. I trust the wisdom I learned from the geniuses of history, and I trust my instinct, which tells me that it's time for things to be simple and open and just good in a simple way for everyone, everywhere, and right away, immediately, without waiting the long years of development and more hardships. I'll tell you, the Kabbalists do scare us a lot, and the prophets, that this time, the end of days, that horrible things will happen if we don't become loving, good humans. I don't think those scary things help. I don't think that helps. I think what helps is to do that internal development already in a fun, easy way, because then it'll be quicker. And if we relate to it as a game, like children, then all the rules can go out the window. We can create the rules, and we can say that the goodness and abundance that is already everywhere, that it should be revealed to everyone now. Now, who said time is of the essence? There's no time. There's no time. There's no past, future, present. In the real reality, we're eternal, and everything is happening at once. And so right now we can connect to the final perfection of our lives. It's possible. I, Karen Levine, made it possible through my new, you could call it, philosophy. I'm making it possible, and I'm confident, and I have faith that it will manifest, that I will see the results right away. Not only for me, but for everyone, because I know my happiness depends on everyone's happiness, because we're all tightly connected. Yeah, we are. So I hope this was helpful. And I just want to say, I sincerely wish all my viewers success and happiness the way I would wish for my own children. Here's a picture of my children again, who I miss dearly because I'm not allowed to see them. They're beautiful. So the way I would want the best for my children, I'm sending to all my viewers those same good intentions and all my wisdom and all my hope that I've been able to benefit you. So, and once you have this feeling, pass it on, pass it on. The more you pass it on, the more it flows through you. Okay, so I think I've said enough this time. Leave me your comments, suggestions, help me create an even better path, maybe. Together we can think of fun things, just like little kids in the kindergarten playing together. It's fun, and anything's allowed. The kindergarten teacher fell asleep, so if we go crazy, climb over the fence or do whatever we want, it's okay. Everything's allowed in this kindergarten. All right. Bye.